Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day. The owners of the Grand Gateway Hotel in Rapid City have entered into a consent decree for a discrimination lawsuit against Native American customers. That's according to a news release from the U.S. Justice Department. Under the consent decree, Connie Uri will be barred from serving as an officer or director of the company or from exercising any management duties at the hotel for 4 years. The defendants will also issue a public apology. Following a shooting in March 2022 near the hotel, one of the owners made several comments on Facebook threatening to ban all Native Americans from the hotel and Cheers sports bar. Those comments led to protests and boycotts. A Lower Brule man will spend more than 10 years in prison for voluntary manslaughter. 32-year-old Joseph Thompson must also pay $3,500 to the victim's family. Back in March, Thompson was at a person's home when he heard something outside. He walked around the corner of the home and saw a man standing near the house. Thompson stabbed the man 5 times, piercing his heart. The victim did not have a weapon. An additional 1 million chickens will be slaughtered to prevent the spread of the bird flu after the virus was confirmed on an Iowa egg farm in the second massive case this week. The Iowa Department of Agriculture says the latest infection was found on a farm in Taylor County in the southwest corner of the state. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds declared a disaster there to make sure the state has the resources to respond quickly. Earlier this week, 1 million chickens were killed on a Minnesota egg farm. Bird flu isn't believed to be a threat to food safety because officials slaughter all the birds on farms where the disease is found before they enter the food supply. Happening Monday, the City of Brookings and Department of Transportation will hold a public open house on the I-29 interchange with Highway 14 bypass, which is also 6th Street. The public can hear about the current recommendations to change the intersection. Construction is expected to begin in 2029. The meeting starts at 5:30 p.m. Monday at the Brookings City and County Government Center. You'll be able to talk with the study team and present your ideas and concerns. Let's take a first look at our forecast with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. A nice weekend continues, Adam.
Yeah, honestly, Travis, it is going to be more than just a nice weekend. It's going to be a great weekend to get outside, or a great second half at least. But it is going to be a little on the breezy side this afternoon. You will want to keep that in mind. Out in Aberdeen, we've had a beautiful sunrise on our hands, but that's a little on the chilly side. Seasonable, 26 with a south wind at 7 miles per hour. Downtown, beautiful blue skies above Sioux Falls, 30 at the airport, and a calm, dare we say, tranquil 30 with no breeze to speak of. 27 for Watertown, Huron, and Brookings, 25 in Ortonville, 28 for Pierre, 40 though already in Winter, 45 Spearfish, 38 Rapid City, Spencer, and Worthington, 28 in Yankton. Again, not much of a breeze for now. It's 5 to 10 miles per hour, but that's going to pick up as we head later into the day. So we will have elevated fire weather concerns in place with breezy conditions, dry air in place, and equally dry vegetation. Dry is the key word of the 7-day forecast as well. We'll still go through that all the same coming up.
Thank you, Adam. A large crowd lined the streets of downtown Rapid City for the annual Veterans Day Parade on Saturday. Beautiful weather brought out a nice crowd to show appreciation to local veterans for their service. Korean War veteran Gil Halsworth served as Grand Marshal. Lieutenant Governor Larry Roden rode in a fire truck. They also had vintage cars, horses, scout troops, bands, floats, and of course, candy. The parade always begins in the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month, signifying the exact time the armistice was signed, ending World War I. KELOLAND Media Group is celebrating the men and women who have served our country with a special Inside KELOLAND Veterans Voices. We'll be highlighting our stories from the past year focused on veterans and their communities. You can watch the special tonight after the late local news. You'll also be able to watch the entire special right here on KELOLAND.com. And the landscape in KELOLAND is taking on a definite change as we move deeper into November. The cold and wind mean all the fall colors are gone, but there is still beauty out in the fields as farmers harvest their crop and hay bales take over the horizon. Our digital producers have put together a photo gallery of the harvest season. You can check it out on KELOLAND.com. Now let's get one final check of the forecast before you head out the door with meteorologist Adam Rutt. Adam?
Well, just be mindful of the fact that we do have that breezy day on the way, but otherwise, yeah, it's a cold front out there. There's no moisture associated with it. The closest anything gets is northern Minnesota and then up in the northeastern corner of North Dakota and then into Winnipeg for that matter. We just don't have anything to go on in the short term, the midterm, or the long-term outlook for that matter. So that's why we're just zooming out for the time being. There just is not much to talk about unless you're out toward Cape Hatteras with rain out in the Carolinas or down in Corpus Christi and Brownsville, Texas, where they have some rain down that way. Seattle is, again, cloudy and dreary, but in terms of frozen precipitation, again, it's up along the international border into Manitoba. We do have a bit of a breeze to talk about as we go into the next couple of days. You're going to notice gusts on occasion getting up to the 25, 30, and 35 mile per hour range as we go into Monday and Tuesday. So you will want to keep that in mind with any outdoor plans. Beyond that, there just is not much else to go on. Any frontal boundary we get to move through is just going to basically be there for show only, and its passage will be marked by not much beyond a little bit of a shift in our wind direction. So we get our first front today. We get another one Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, that breezy day with really no moisture to speak of. That's going to be coming around anytime soon. In fact, really through this upcoming weekend, we don't have anything going on in terms of rain, snow, or really anything in between. So if you have any outdoor plans or outdoor projects you want to get started, maybe do some Christmas decorating, yeah, this is a good time to do it. 50s and low 60s for high temperatures today. Again, it will be breezy by day, calm by night with lows tonight, falling into the 20s and 30s. Tomorrow, 50s to the northeast, 60s elsewhere, and again, it is going to be breezy. The rest of your 7-day forecast is, in a word, dry. You could also use warm, and it will work just as well. 50s and 60s from start to finish in Sioux Falls. Keep in mind, our average high for this time of year is going to be in the mid to upper 40s. We'll have a couple of breezy days today and then Tuesday and Thursday as well. For Aberdeen, we'll have 3 breezy days in a row through Tuesday. We may even have to include Thursday for that matter. All the while, 50s and low 60s for highs, lows in the 20s and low to mid 30s. For Pierre, a little breezy today and tomorrow, but dry all the same. Some days will be sunnier than others with 60s and a couple of upper 50s for good measure through the work and school week proper. By Saturday, we'll be in the mid 50s. And in Rapid City, 60 or better through Thursday with a couple of breezy days in place. Upper 50s Friday and Saturday. All the while, there is just not a drop of water to be had in the skies above. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over that for more information on our website. That's KELOLAND.com.